Hello everybody. There's been quite a few times where I've made videos where I've taken 3 crab balls from Washington, because not all the Washington crabs turn out to be very good. So this is the video where I took 3 crab balls, and they say 3 times the charm, but not this time. So just a video to show you that things don't always turn out too well. Right over here. Alrighty then. Got my marking pen. I've got concretions literally all over the freaking place, but I'm gonna find 3 right here on my garage prep pit. Yeah, there's one. Holy crap. That's called sitting around for a while. Oh my god. Okay, there's one from Washington. Good B-grade prepper Palalius. There's another one from Washington. There's one I whacked open, so that's a good quality one, or should be, hopefully. And let's get a little tiny guy up here. So, there's my next project. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Large, medium, small. So, to read these, oh man, that's a tough read. Holy crap. I don't know if I can read that. I'm going to say, oh, there it is. So since I've done it twice, there's one. I'll open that one up. That one, oh, that's another toughie. Holy moly. I'm going to say that's the top. And that's the front of the crab there. So let's open this one right in front of your eyeballs and hope no pieces fall out. Oh, look at that. It is a nice prepper. I might want to keep this back, this part of this rock, I don't know yet. It's pretty dang rare that you get a crab concretion, or a concretion that I'm used to anyways, that gets softer as it goes in the middle. So if there is a crab in here, it's going to be, it may not be preppable, I don't know. I'll go down and see if I can find something, and this may be already going towards the trash barrel. It looks might be the ventral side of a crab, but it's so soft that even just getting down to it, it just starts falling apart. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's right there, there's something. Right there, there's something. Right there, there's something. Right there, there's something. Oh man, oh man. I think I'm going to put that aside and maybe attack it later when I got more confidence. Okay, number 1 is really already headed for the trash can. It's got something in it, but it's so fragile, I don't think I can prep it. This is number 2. A lot harder. He's sitting in there basically like that. So wish it would have broke a little bit higher. Oh well. It is what it is now, so let's see if it's got some legs. pulled away quite nicely. That's what you want, but you think if the rear end is right there, there'd be a leg right there. I'm not seeing nothing yet. So, fingers crossed on this guy. So, this appears to have no leg over here. It could be deeper, but this rear end, which is right here, the top shell part is gone, and it's not on the opposing piece of rock. So this piece came off right here with just a little tiny piece of the end here. The other piece, who knows. So this crab is headed towards the trash can. So number 1, number 2 has not worked out. There's number 3. And I don't like doing little crab balls anymore, but that one will be next. Oh. Man, I was just ready to quit with this big thing. I don't know if you can see that or not, but right. Just need a pointer. Have a pointer. Right there, the brown spot. You can see that or not. So I've hit. Uh-oh. Can't tell if that's carapace or not. Alright, exploratory with the much smaller one. Okay, got me a much better pointer. Whoops. Zoom this in so you can see what I'm looking at. I took my smaller scribe and took off just a little tiny bit of rock, and I now can tell that's carapace. So besides it being too small, I don't like it being that small because smaller things are getting harder to work on, but hopefully it's better than the first two. First two are almost trash can bound. Now when I first started, I would have been super excited with those ones, but not anymore. I want them close to perfect. If they're not close to perfect, trash can them. Okay, just kidding. Wow, slowly, but that's coming off beautifully, except for where I hit the crab shell right there. And there's some calcite here, but that's coming off super nice. At least it's not sticky. Nobody likes sticky. Alright, back to work. Okay, making some progress. I still only hit it right there. It looks just like this is a mess where this calcite is, but I have not touched the crab except for right there. Nope, I don't hit crabs, not usually. Of course, I shouldn't say that. I've hit lots of crabs. What am I talking about? Okay, I've put this big monster away because it's just, this crab is so small you could just lose a leg. You'll go right through a leg without even knowing it. So I've slowed down. I went all the way around the crab. Now I'm going to take off this little ridge here around the crab, and sooner or later I'm going to run into some stuff. Oh, and also, as you can see how it's rounder down here and square up here. Okay, this is the front of the crab, this is the back of the crab. And that's what I'm saying that for, is that if you read a concretion, the rounder part of the crab in the back is the back of the crab, and of course the other side is front of the crab. Blah, blah, blah. Coming off beautifully, just like so. Yep, that's how you do it. It'll all work that way, as you plainly seen with number 2 and number 1. But I'm starting to like this crab as long as it's got some stuff. And I went around again, made another ridge. I would say I haven't run into anything yet, but there is something. There's something right there. Don't know what it is. Might be a little piece of seashell or something. Anyways, I'm going to take that ridge down and do it again. them off nice. Okay, getting somewhere. Do it again. I'm gonna start running into some stuff here pretty quick. Hopefully I don't destroy it. Rawr. Okay, right there. Don't know why, but it's real sticky right there. A little spot. Oh well, it's what it is. It's been laying there since Eocene days. All right, back to work. Okay, I've done it again. But right here, oops, hold it. Let me zoom that in so you can hopefully see what the heck I'm looking at. Right there, that brown spot. I hit it right there, and it looks like I may have hit it right there. That's when I noticed it. And who was that guy who said he never hits a crab? Yeah, he'd make a good politician, that's for dang sure. Alright, back to work. Alright, I'll show you my big boo-boo. I was going along right here, and I thought, it's like there's a color change. I couldn't understand it. Well, then I couldn't understand it. I thought maybe that's a leg. So I slowed down, and there's a leg right here, turning right here. Very, very difficult to see. But, just almost destroyed it. God. Oh yeah, I never hit a crab. What a joke. Okay, back to work. Holy crap-a-moly. Where do you see what I just found? And it's not good. So I'm going a little bit deep here to find where this is the left claw. And I'm looking for the right claw, and I can't find it. I run into this. I go, what the heck is way the heck out there? And I look to the side here, and I can see that this is a worn out claw, or what's left of it. I don't know why. I don't know how I didn't notice that. Well, I just didn't. I was looking for little tiny round circles for legs, not these great big monster things. So at least it's there, kind of, but that's very disappointing. So my arm's already aching, so I'm gonna call it quits. See you tomorrow. Okay, my son came over here a few days ago. I showed him these 3 crabs. I showed him how soft this one is. It's so soft I don't want anything to do with it. And I showed him this one, which definitely got problems. It probably got both claws, but it appears to be missing a lot of leg. And this little tiny guy with the pincer worn off, only half of it's there. The other half is just long gone. And he says he'd be glad to have them. I said, well, I didn't offer, but hey, they're yours. So these are already gone. So they're not trash can bound. They are sunbound. But look what I've got. He was going through all kinds of stuff. Look at this crab concretion. It's a freaking beauty. And here's even another one. So find a medium-sized one like that over there. Another, oh, this should be a nice crab. Should be a nice crab. And then a little tiny guy. Look at that. So these should be 3 nice crabs compared to the 3, I'm not going to even call those B grade crabs. I'm going to call those C grade crabs. But these are for another video. So anyways, there's 3 crabs that are just, it just didn't make the cut. It happens. And it happens more often than you think. Anyways, there you have it.